All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ourselves this... Oh, hello there.
An exorcist. What's he doing here?
That's...
It's a world tree leaf.
We need that for the Omega Elixir.
You know of the Omega Elixir? You're no ordinary travelers.
I think you can tell that just by looking at us.
He seems wary of us. Should we take it by force?
No, we'd be at a disadvantage. He looks strong.
Does he?
Try talking to him. Wait, let me try.
All right, Laphi. Do what you need to.
He looks normal to me.
Please, sir, may we have that? We need it badly.
Sorry, kid. I've only this one. You're so... young. Do you really think you can make an Omega Elixir?
I have a friend who's very sick. If there's anything I can do to save him, anything at all, I have to try.
Did you already gather the other ingredients?
No, we still don't know what the last one might be. But I'll find it. I swear I will. My friend is suffering too much. I refuse to give up on him.
Take it.
Are you certain? Don't you need this as well?
I'm an exorcist. Talking to you, well, we're supposed to put the needs of others ahead of our own. You think not of yourself. I would be a poor model were I to deprive you in your time of need.
Thank you.
By the way, young one, perhaps this will help your cause. I've been studying an old book, and it would seem that the final ingredient is a Moloch's prayers. Unfortunately, thanks to the Lord of Calamity, the Abbey's been losing a good number of Malachim. I've managed to be exceedingly lucky and mine is still okay, but... he will not give me his prayers, even when I command him to. Perhaps you will succeed. I have not faltered in my duties as an exorcist. The world must come before my family. I'm so sorry, Vidal.
What a stand-up guy.
Now that we know what the last ingredient is, there's just one thing left to do.
Hey! I think that might have been Vidal's dad.
Well, now that you mention it, Vidal did say that his dad was an exorcist.
If he was the one who borrowed the book from Vidal's mother, that would explain how he got here.
Damn though, that's cold. Doesn't that mean he was willing to give up on his son? How could he place more value in the Abbey's teachings than on his own son's life?
I think he made the rational decision. Remember, he felt that there was no way he could get the last ingredient for himself, so...
Yeah, okay, sure, logic. Kids ain't logical. How do you think Vidal would have taken this?
I'm sure he'd be terribly hurt.
Look at it like this. That guy clearly went to a lot of trouble to decipher the book. He would have faced considerable dangers just to get here.
Exorcists can't save the whole world. They have to live their lives conflicted like the rest of us. If everyone lived as selfishly as me, the world would be a wasteland.
Velvet.
I don't disagree, but he knew what he was doing.
Am I dreaming this? Is Velvet actually defending an exorcist? Pinch me!
I'm only stating the truth. Anyway, if we'd fought, it would have been to the death.
Good thing this ended peacefully.
Fee, I can't tell you what's right in this situation. But if Vidal does die, the sadness will be numbing. I can promise you that.
Yeah, but I think even in sadness, hope can spring to life. As long as you keep living.
Anyway, we've got everything we need. Let's get back to Vidal's house and make the Omega Elixir.
That exorcist said the last ingredient was a Moloch's prayers. That's all it is?
We're in good shape then. We've got Laphi said and Aizen and Bienfu. One of you can surely squeeze out a prayer or two, yeah?
I forgot that for some reason, I think they rushed when they were doing the post-game translation and all that. Some of the skits, and it happened last stream too, but it was pretty bad on that one right there. Some of the skits, just the subtitles are a little off. It's not a big thing, but like, come on, Bandai. Come on now. Back to Aldino Plains. And then take me straight back to Renede. Hey, Videl, I got the thing to save your life.
We're back! Where's Videl?
Oh, it's you, Laphi. I'm sorry, but Videl's already lost consciousness.
But he's still alive, isn't he? Please, let me see him. Videl, it's me, Laphi. We have all of the ingredients for the Omega Elixir. I'll prove that your translations were correct, Videl. Just wait.
Laphi said...
He's awake!
No, he's just mumbling. That's all he's been saying this whole time. I'm sorry. Sorry, Laphi. I'm sorry I told you to go away. I really wanted to talk to you more.
It's fine, really. That doesn't matter now. You're my friend. There's so much of the world you still need to see. You have to get better, so we can go on adventures together, okay? Huh?
Is that...
It's the Omega Elixir. So, it wasn't really a Moloch's prayers.
It was their tears.
Good job being a crybaby, Laphi. You saved them.
Sweetheart, you're home!
How can you tell that's your husband?
I am. But I have no right to be here at this point. I chose to do my duty as an exorcist over the welfare of my own dear family. I won't ask for forgiveness. This isn't something that can be forgiven.
Dad?
Videl, are you feeling okay?
He's fine. A generous friend worked hard to prepare the Omega Elixir for him.
The Omega Elixir? Wait, don't tell me your friend is...
You helped him, right? I heard that it was you who told him what the final ingredient was. Thank you, Dad.
No, son. You have no idea. I...
Dad, it's okay. You protected the world in your own way. The one Mom and I live in. The one I want to explore when I get a little older.
Son...
All's well that ends well, hmm?
Hard to believe we managed to actually make an Omega Elixir. That's one hell of an accomplishment.
Oh, and here I was anticipating much wailing and gnashing of teeth. Videl turned out to be pretty resilient, huh?
Can't you just say good job like a normal person?
You're no fun. You did good, kid.
Thanks. But I might have given up if not for Velvet's encouragement.
All I did was rile you up. I wouldn't call it encouragement.
Not you too, Velvet.
Anyway, that was a noble thing you did, Laphi. You really held on to your hope all the way through.
Yeah, I just didn't want to give up on Videl. But I don't really think it's worth praising. I haven't felt lost like you have, Velvet. If I had, I don't think I would have been so sure of myself.
Perhaps. But I think you'll still have it in you. Even if you ever do lose something dear.
Huh? Why?
That's just the feeling I get. Look, I'm tired of Eleanor's grumbling, so I thought I'd say something nice for once.
Could you not make this my fault?
Oh, we consumed the World Tree Leaf. I don't like the way that sounds. Hello there. I would like to see if I can get another piece of equipment going decently well. Let's look at someone who's not Velvet. Velvet's good for now. Honestly, this Ray Lance could be really good for you. What does it need to enhance? It needs gold dang scrap. Everything needs gold scrap, man. Oh, no, this is not good, because it's just magic attack up. Although it's magic attack up followed by attack increase 1.15%. Kinda tempting. I think this Guandao, however you say it, is actually way better, though. HP recovery when standing or moving in battle plus 120. That's fine? We could go for that on Eleanor. You need the secret agent dog. Can I get this to +5? Not dismantle. Enhance. I can definitely up it at least one more. Still didn't get the bonus. Also, I don't have coarse tempering powder now. It do really be that way sometimes. Alright, whatever. Let's just leave it for now. We're at the very end of the game anyway. I should really only care about Velvet, because she's the one I play as. It would be nice to, I mean, you know. I talked about it when we got to the credits and all. I do think the enhancing and dismantling system in this game is actually like a super neat concept. I like it, for sure, absolutely. And I love the mastering skill thing that the game has going a lot. But it is unfortunate that the game just, it makes it too tedious and need too much of a grind to do. Chat, can you hear this dog barking, by the way? Do I need to deal with him? I hear him barking. He is just whining at my door, wanting in, so he can come in here and lay down next to me, and then the second he hears a car, he's gonna bark. And it's gonna be annoying. Yasult. Let's go to Yasult. I think this is Magilu and Rokuro, right? I think they're the only one left. You can't hear the dog? Hopefully it stays that way. If you do hear the dog through my mic, let me know. What's up, dude? Take me to Yasult. Can you take me to Hexen Isle right now? Can you just take me to Hexen Isle? No, you can't. How do we get back to Hexen Isle? I don't remember. Dog! I'm about to have to go put him in another room because I'm getting annoyed by him, even if you guys can't hear him. Because I can. Bum, 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 bum. Do I need to go over here into the tavern? Is that where the Magilu thing is? I assume? Oh yeah, we got two people to talk to in here.
The Abbey is telling everyone to stay away from the Palamedes ruins because a vicious demon has settled in them. It's a real nasty piece of work. Likes to call its buddies over just to devour them. And it's only getting more aggressive over time. Not even the exorcists have been able to keep it under control. If you know what's good for you, you'll all stay away from there too.
A demon that devours other demons and gets more brutal. That sounds like venomization.
If it's bringing in other demons just to eat them, then yeah. I'd bet it's acting on instinct.
Trying to live and be strong, even if that means eating its fellow demons. Why, that's positively alluring.
And how is that exactly?
You know how when it's late at night and you just know you shouldn't have that snack, but there it is and it's so tempting?
If it's been at this for a while, I bet it'll make for a pretty tough opponent.
Yeah, and if Velvet devoured it, she might become a lot stronger.
It sounds dangerous to me.
To feed or not to feed? That is the question.
Okay. I think this continues Rokuro's side quest. And also it comes up as a code red, as I expected. The Cannibal Mass. Okay, yeah, it's pretty horrifying. Halves damage taken when holding only one soul. I hate to only be at one soul, but it's better to have that than to not.
We were hoping to put on a comedy routine. Any way you can fit us in?
I can, but folks in Yasult are picky when it comes to comedy. You'd better know what you're doing.
I love a good challenge.
Wow, Rokuro. You actually feel like helping out?
Believe it or not, I've always been interested in theater. I thought it would be good for building courage.
I think you have enough courage already, but for now I think we should set your sights low. I'll do most of the talking, you just respond to me and follow along.
Okay, but if you start giving me some jabs, am I permitted to counterattack?
As long as it's not with your sword. not exactly reassuring.
Let's get going, Magilu. We've got a show to do.
Oh boy, I'm not sure about this one.
I love Rokuro.
Hi there! We're Magilu and Rokuro, a wild, rough and tumble pair! Magikazam! The weather's so nice and salt, isn't it? Especially the sea breeze. Speaking of which...
Sea breezes are bad for swords. If you don't keep them polished, the salt will rust them.
I suppose that's good advice for any sword enthusiasts out there. But anyway, doesn't the air make you want to eat seafood? Ah, sashimi, fresh-boiled fish on the shore, seafood bowls. So many kinds look so delicious, but...
And fillets, too. You can't forget those. Takes true mastery to be able to use a blade so finely. Every creature, not just fish, has delicious spots that make for perfect cuts if you know where to find them.
That's kinda gross, but okay. Some seafood that tastes good looks downright weird, you know? You've got octopuses, you've got swordfish, you've got...
Swordfish! Now, if there's one fish out there I'd love to duel at least once, it's that one for sure.
You know there's not much I can do with these sudden wild tangents, right?
No. You see, I was just making a gag about how I'm a swordsman, so a swordfish would be like my rival, you get it?
Oh, just shut up.
Oh, okay.
So you've got octopuses, swordfish, you've got those freaky deep-sea anglerfish. Some say the more bizarre-looking the fish, the better its taste. Maybe it's true. I love pufferfish, and they're really weird, round-shaped.
Speaking of round animals, I once met this round-looking guy named Armadillon. I'd never seen anyone so round before or even since.
Ah, I can't take it anymore! You're a nightmare to work with!
Dude, I love Rokuro.
That turned out pretty funny.
Yeah, well, I feel like our material could have been better. What's your take on it?
I'll just say one thing. If nothing else, your partner was a convincing fool. I don't think he had to act much.
You think so?
No, you're just a free spirit nobody can hope to control. Your attention, please! I've tabulated the results and I've come to the conclusion that... you're all hopelessly unfunny!
I'm sorry.
I don't really care how it went, but when you put it that way, I get a little pissed off.
Anyway, that's why I'll be teaming up with Bienfu to take on Magilu.
Works for me! I'm ready when you are, Miss Magilu! Which bit are you gonna do? Your specialty, Cat Emperor? Or the surefire automaton assault?
Neither. We need brute force to win, so I'm going with Elysian Thunder!
Which means that when things are at their peak, we're gonna hit the audience with lots of thunder, right?
Right! Thunder in the form of relentless ad-libbing, as much as we can possibly handle!
Okay! I'll scout out some local material we can use for our opening warm-up, too!
Great! You do that!
You two are really in sync.
Couldn't you two just have teamed up from the start?
It's almost like the whole thing was an elaborate joke just so she could have this punchline.
Well, now with that settled, let's make our way to Logres and meet up with Magilu.
Bien! Sorry, I have a smudge on my glasses that I'm cleaning off real quick because it's really annoying me. There we go. That's better. Much, much better. Whoop. Bien! Oh man, I need to get Bienfu going bien on like a soundboard or something that I can just play when I'm like doing Toontown or something with the lads. I'm the only one who would get the joke. None of them have played Tales of Berseria. No, Lone Wolf has, I'm pretty sure. That exclamation mark up there is the cameo fight, which I'm kind of holding off on for now. Let's go to Palamedes. Can I... How close can I fast travel to it? I think if I fast travel to